My name is James Orr. I am a singer-songwriter from Cork.
He's just a writer, she loves to paint.
I started playing guitar and started singing in general when I met a friend of mine who I believe you've had in, Emma Langford. When I was about 13, we met on holidays in Spain somewhere. And we stayed in touch over a couple of months, and in around November time she was having her birthday and she said, oh, you gotta come up, you gotta come and hang out in Limerick for my birthday. And I was passing a music shop called Crowley's, which is sadly now gone in Cork, and I saw like a load of guitars in the window. I thought, you know, wouldn't it be great to be able to play guitar next week when I go up to them? That's how I was just like, yeah, you can learn guitar in a week, I can learn how to play it. And I said to my dad, I was like, can I get a guitar? Can I get, so I can play next week? And he said, no, I'm not gonna, this seems like a bit of an impulse kind of buy here, but if you really want it, we'll go in and we'll put a deposit down on it and you can have it for Christmas. And that was how I started playing.
Realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go.
A lot of my stuff is written with an acoustic guitar and a vocal in mind, but because I love big bands like Blur and The Frames and Elbow and Manchester Orchestra, I always kind of gravitate more towards having a bigger band sound.
What shall we do? And I said, I'm thinking milk.
A lot of my stuff is quite biographical, so whatever kind of mood I'm in or whatever I'm looking at that's, you know, catching my eye that day, that's what I'll normally write for. Inspiring when I'm performing, usually the musicians that I'm playing with.
When you gonna come back? When you gonna go? When you gonna leave this place and climb into?
I'm listening to a lot of Haim at the moment. They have a new album out. Wyvern Lingo as well. I saw them at C Sessions last week and, you know, was just blown away by their sound and what they're doing. Manchester Orchestra, absolutely love them. Little Hours, they're another band that I always like to keep an eye on. They're a really good band, and yeah, loads of people. I could keep you here all day. My songwriting process kind of can change from each instance, really. I mean, I think when I'm writing, a lot of the time it comes from lyrics mostly. Like I'll write down maybe like a first verse or a set of words that I'm happy with and then kind of work from there. When I try to sit down and write music first, I find it's not impossible, it's maybe a little bit more staggered, whereas if I write the first couple of lines, I know the mood of the song, I know where I want it to go, and I find the chords kind of form themselves around those lyrics a lot easier.
He's just a sculptor, she loves to pose. The best days for her are spent when she's out of her clothes. And his
that success would be just being able to make a living off of what I enjoy doing. I think like Ireland's great in the sense that you're able to make a living out of music, like in a really wide way. Like, you know, you can go and play covers, or you can work as a tech, or you can work as a sound engineer. I would love to just be a performing musician. I'd love to see the world. If I could see the world on the back of being a gigging musician, I think that would be a big green tick.
Tell me what you saw. When you're gonna realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go on. When you're gonna come back? When you're gonna go?
Well, I was lucky enough to support the Coronas in the Marquee last Friday, which was a really nice surprise and a really, you know, kind of special night for the lads as well, because it was the night before they did their biggest show ever. So there was, and you know, the Coronas fans are always just, you know, they're always so up for it. Like, so I was able to walk out onto the stage on Friday night, and there was maybe 300 people already there, which, you know, was way more than I'd normally get to play to. So that was a nice treat.
He's not the
Thanks for watching and for listening. You can find out more about me on my website, on my Facebook page, and on my Instagram page.
Head on my shoulder and she says, what shall we do? And I said, I'm thinking milk, 3 sugars and you. 'Cause walking out with what you love can leave you